Oh, reconnection successful. Thank you very much. Appreciate that notificazione. I don't know what the heck happened there, guys. I'm just sitting here doing the show, and all of a sudden, disconnected. And I'm going to see what happens. Sometimes what happens is I have to start it over. Yeah, see, now it's a new... Here we go. It's a whole new thing, guys. Yep, there we go. I am. I'm sitting here doing the show, and all of a sudden I get disconnected. And then all of a sudden, we're back. So hopefully you guys join me on the new feed, because this is the new feed. I think we have to drop the Democratic debate from last night on the newest feed. Because you're joining for the first time right now, maybe. I don't know. And maybe you didn't see this yet. Maybe you did, and you're like, this is really annoying, Mark, but I'm playing it for you anyway. Last night, Democratic debate. This is what I saw. Did you guys see this? This is what it seemed like to me. Just tell me if... this is real footage. Check this out.
Well, I'm very upset. I was doing really well. Now I'm not doing well at all. Well, I think my Aunt Judy did it best. She said that I was the best candidate.
Did you always know that you'd be good at this?
But I was thinking that I was very good when it was hot outside and when the sun was beaming down on my head. Oh, I want to ask you, Joe, would you ever say that you would cut Medicare and Medicaid for all? Did you ever say that, Joe Biden? I would never do that. I would never cut Social Security ever. My Aunt Judy would never let me. Well, I'm going to tell you, if you listen to me, I'm going to tell you exactly what you can do. If you go to YouTube, you ever tried to do it before? Of course not. Did you ever say that before? No. Check out the YouTubes, and you can find everything that Joe is talking and saying he didn't do. I've been doing it since 1947. I was the first guy to help. I was the last guy to help, and in between I helped as well. You just be honest. Would you ever be able to do that? I'll be the best hall monitor you'll ever find. I will be the best. I have the best base. All my people love me. I want to get Joe Biden in there. I won every single election. I don't even know how.
Oh, guys, what am I going to do next? I have no idea. If you have any suggestions, you want to see a movie, you want me to do my own version of one of your favorite movies. Actually, my buddy Alan asked me to do Pool Hall Junkies the other day. I have not seen that movie with Christopher Walken. Guys, it's crazy. Of course, you get on with Christopher Walken, you're bound to have a good time. See, we're going to do lots of crazy stuff, but the fact that I could do the face swaps, it just looks pretty cool when you see Christopher Walken saying those things, you know? And you're like, oh, Christopher Walken's actually live on the Real Talk show? Wow, this is crazy. If you're going to be home during this quarantine, you might as well watch the Real Talk show. Who knew that Real Talk would be live 2 times a day? I did. I'm Christopher Walken. I'm going to go live more often. Guys, who's tuning in? Oh, who's tuning in? YouTube, subscribe, and ding the bell. That's Christopher Walken. Guys, come on. We're going to hire Christopher Walken. I want him to be my global spokesperson. Christopher, I need you to go out there and talk about the coronavirus. Can you go out there and tell everybody it's going to be okay? I think they'll really feel very comfortable hearing it from you. Well, everybody, just want you to know this coronavirus is scary. It's scary. Guys, stay home. Don't go out. You come in from the cold. I'm telling you, guys, you don't want to go outside. When you do, it's kind of hard. The coronavirus, it gets into you, and then you're like, oh, you don't like my Christopher Walken? It's one of my favorites, man. I love Christopher Walken. Sometimes you go out. We can't go out anymore. Now we have to stay in. Stay inside. I want you to stay inside because it's safe. When you're inside, you can really feel the warmth of the fireplace. You can't feel it outside. You can't. And we're going to win big league. We're going to win big league against this coronavirus. Just give me a little time, guys. Give me a little time. Don't listen to my competitors. What are we going to listen to? Oh, we're going to do... Did you guys hear last night? What were their plans for What were the plans last night for getting us for a solution to the coronavirus? Did you hear this? I'd get the smartest people in the world, not just in the United States. I get the smartest people in the world, and then we try to figure out a solution. We go into the mission room. That's like we did when I was in the mission room. Like there's these like weird lapses, but isn't that what's going on? Like Google's involved. You got people from all over the world trying to find a solution to the problem. So I don't know. I'm just waiting for fresh ideas. What's going on out there? There are none. Yes, Michael had a good point. He said he's more worried about the wait staff than the restaurants. I agree. I'm actually worried about the chefs. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about chef, cooking, plating, delivering plate. Here you go. Chef to wait staff to consumer. That's what I'm freaked out about. And this is why I am on a strict create it myself plan with my family. Hey, Lorna and Deadpool, how you guys doing? Head over to YouTube, subscribe and ding the bell, please. This is where the show is best. Unfortunately, you guys are like filming a screen. I got my speakers blaring at this iPhone. It's not the same. Deadpool, head over to YouTube and just subscribe, okay? It's so much better. And so you guys know, this is my second show today. I did 2 yesterday, 2 today before. Every day I'm doing 2 shows for you guys, an hour to an hour and a half each show, because I just need to provide as much light, enough positivity, comedy, just content. This show is a complete range. You guys missed Dick Facce earlier. You missed the Republican or the Democratic debate from last night. I played it 98 times. You could definitely check it out later. But the idea here is this. I'm going to be live more because I can't sell real estate. I mean, I'm here. I'm ready to go. If someone wants to go, I do have a couple things going on. People who do need to buy, need to sell. But besides that, there are a lot of people that are like, we're just going to take a break for, pause for a little while, shut it down. And if that's the case, I got to just come on the air more. And then I'm just going to ask you guys to consider supporting this program. Go to patreon.com/Mark Pyers Real Talk and support the program, because I'm going to come out here every single day for the rest of my days. And you know what? I don't know what's going to happen. When's the next time I'm going to be able to go out there and be a realtor? So supporting the program is supporting me. It's supporting the fact that I don't know when the heck I'm going to be able to do my job again. And this is my job that I haven't been paid for 441 days. My man Michael the other day, I want to thank him for letting me know. He's like, you got to set up Patreon, get Patreon going. My first patron, Michael Alexi, you're the man. And I'm going to keep shouting out your name. Anybody who becomes a patron of this program gets a shout out if they want a shout out, but they get a personal video. And then I'm thinking each week what I'm going to do is drop one like exclusive video clip for just my patrons, something to just inspire them. And as you go up in tiers, you get more stuff. Private concerts, video concerts. I'm going to be dropping all these old tracks that I've never released to the public, just to people on Patreon. So, like I said, this program is going to continue forever anyway. I'll be here forever. Yep, Michael just said he had 2 customers postpone their moves. He didn't think it was going to hit him. You know what, Michael? I had a client send me a message the other day that they are shutting down and no showings. I had 2 showing requests the next day. 2. And then I had a client call and say, yeah, you know what? My boss says we may be losing some jobs. I'm just not sure if I'm going to have a job. So we're going to take a back seat for a little bit. And I'm like, wait a second. Hold on a second. Everything revolves around the stock market. The only way I do business is if people continue to have money. And now the stock market did this, right? And all the people who could afford this can now afford this, or maybe even this, or maybe they can't at all. And now all of a sudden, this entire world of mine is in flux. So I'm going to keep showing up here, guys, multiple times a day. And I'm hoping more people like Michael just start to support the program, because I don't know what to do if I can't go out there and work because no one's buying real estate. I have no idea, guys. All I know how to do is show up every day, multiple times, until we get through this, until I can get back to selling real estate again. And hopefully you guys are digging the content and we can continue to entertain each other. That's the idea. Michael, we're going through some stuff, my friend. We really are. And I think the important thing, because Michael's a row moving company, and I'm a real estate agent. I just started a new service, though, because of this. If you still need to see homes, like I have a client today who wants to put their home on the market during all this, and we're going to do it. The question is, who's going to be able to see it? I don't know. We're going to try to do like a Zoom video showing type of thing. And then I'm like, wait a second. Because of what I started Stay Safe Concierge Real Estate Services. Michael, you'll like this. Concept is very simple. You go on, you buy from 1 to 10 homes. You can go to markpyersrealtalk.com/stay safe. markpyersrealtalk.com/stay safe. Check this out. You buy a package from 1 home to 10 homes. We go in, we shoot a first-person video for you, not this listing video. Look at the beautiful sunlight and check out the... No, this is a breakdown plus a ballpark estimate, and you stay safe in your home. You review those 10 homes. You say, you know what, I hated 9 of them, but I loved that one. I'm going to call my agent, and I'm going to go and see it. That's it. And you didn't have to leave your home. And you didn't have to be dragged from home to home to home, hating everything with your face in your phone because you're focused on trying to do a business with whatever your job is. I think people should just do their job, hire my service to provide the information for them, and then they can make smarter moves. You know, when I started this program 441 days ago, we slowly evolved into this came about. This wasn't day one, guys. It's Monday. It's Mark Pyers. And it's real talk. This all came about because of repetition. To ease my mind and help my living. It's real talk. It's day 441 in a row, and I'm here to amplify your current state and help you make smarter moves. I had a buddy who's in the health and wellness field. He goes, you know that telling people you're going to help them make smarter moves is a little... And I said, yeah, but I'm not trying to do it saying people are idiots. I'm saying I'm a real estate agent, and I made a pun on the fact that I'm helping you make smarter moves. I'm making smarter moves. I made a pun, Dr. Number 2. Did you hear that? I made another punny. I did, Dr. Evil. Very punny. Anyway, this is what we do on the Real Talk Show. What's that, Mark? We just roll. We get on the air and we just roll. And Michael, I am feeling the same thing you are, brother. That's why I think I'm just going to show up more and try to see if I can get everybody to feel better. And, so check out that Patreon. And also, if you have any songs you want to hear, I'm going to have my guitar back for tomorrow. Today, let me see if I can fix this real quick. And I'm going to try to do something that I did earlier for you. Let's see. Yeah, this is how we do it. Bam. Right to about there. This goes up to here. Check this out. No, that didn't work. Come on, buddy. There we go. Yeah, see? Where's Phil when I need him? Yeah, see? This one goes to here. There we go. But we're going to bring it over here, okay? So I'm going to do something real quick. We did this earlier, sort of. I'm going to play you something. And I just want to jam out on the beat seat, show you guys the beat seat, okay? Because I don't have the opportunity to do what I typically do on my guitar. So let's do some percussion. You guys want to hear some percussion on the beat seat? I'll read that in a second, Jerry. Check this out. I'm going to play you guys a little music on the beat seat right now. I'm going to rock out. This is one of the songs I've improvised here. Let's rock out a little bit. Ready? This is 5.5 minutes. I won't go that long, but here we go.
Well, I'm very upset. I was doing really well.
You're very upset, Bernie. So that's the beat seat, guys. That's the drum you play with your hands and feet at the same exact time while you sit completely upright. Did you see that? I love playing that thing. I don't know how it sounded to you, but it sounded pretty freaking good to me. I just love playing it. You hear all the different tones? It's a drum kit in a box, guys. Drum kit in a box. I think it sounds better than a drum kit. I'm just saying. Maybe because I hand build them and I have a lot of pride. But I think that thing sounds ridiculous. And you could actually, while you're sitting in seclusion, you can order a beat seat and I'll deliver one and you'll get it while you're still in seclusion. You could rock out on a beat seat. Just go to beatseat.rocks if you want to check out the beat seat. Ah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed that because that thing is so much fun to play. You guys want to hear another song on it? I'm doing something different today. I don't have my guitar, so let's just play something else and see if we could jam on it. All right? Here we go. Going to round 2. Here we go. It's about 3 minutes. It only works when I have a song that works. I don't know those well enough. I'm not good enough on the beat seat to do that yet, guys. Let me go back to my originals. Those are all my originals, but I mean, you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to get back to the right bank. That's not it. Where's my memory bank? Come on, dude. All right, that's not good. I'm not going to be able to play you my song. I was going to try to play you Something to Live For on the way out. I can't do it. Anyway, I have to figure that out. Whatever the heck's going on over there. We got this, though. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have some other songs going on over here. We finished up on Instagram. We did an hour. Listen, just so you guys know, tomorrow I will be back, hopefully late morning, and then again around 5:30 tomorrow night. 2 shows every day. Support the program, guys. Patreon.com/Mark Pyers Real Talk, the show that never ends. Day 441 in a row. I'm going to play you guys this on the way out just so you see it. You may have missed it. This was from last night. Did you guys see this? This was insane. I can't believe it happened. Check it out.
Well, I'm very upset. I was doing really well. Now I'm not doing well at all. Well, I think my Aunt Judy said it best. She said that I was the best candidate.
Did you always know that you'd be good at this?
But I was thinking that I was very good when it was hot outside and when the sun was beaming down on my head. Oh, I want to ask you, Joe, would you ever say that you would cut Medicare and Medicaid for all? Did you ever say that, Joe Biden? I would never do that. I would never cut Social Security ever. My Aunt Judy would never let me. Well, I'm going to tell you, if you listen to me, I'm going to tell you exactly what you can do. If you go to YouTube, you ever tried to do it before? Of course not. Did you ever say that before? No. Check out the YouTubes, and you can find everything that Joe is talking and saying he didn't do. I've been doing it since 1947. I was the first guy to help. I was the last guy to help, and in between I helped as well. You just be honest. Would you ever be able to do that? I'll be the best hall monitor you'll ever find. I will be the best. I have the best base. All my people love me. I want to get Joe Biden in there. I won every single election. I don't even know how.
What am I gonna do tomorrow? You better tune in and find out. Subscribe and ding that bell. I'll see you guys tomorrow around 11:30. It's gonna be a late morning thing. And then I'll see you again in the afternoon for part 2, just like today. Check this one out. I did this. This is Brown Eyed Girl. Check this out. Brown eyed girl, my brown eyed girl, brown eyed girl, brown eyed girl. You're my brown eyed girl, you're my brown eyed girl, brown eyed girl, brown eyed girl, brown eyed girl, my brown eyed girl, brown eyed girl, brown eyed girl, brown eyed girl. Brown-eyed girl, brown-eyed girl, I'm married to a brown-eyed girl. Brown-eyed girl, brown-eyed girl, brown-eyed girl, brown-eyed girl. That's a cool one. How about this one? Ooh, this was very mysterious. Sometimes I'll use this when we're getting to a news story, but like it was very, very eerie out there. We improvise a lot of stuff on this show, guys. I can play to this. This is only 2 minutes long. Give me a second. That thing is so much fun to play, guys. So much fun to play the beat seat. Okay, Bernie, we got you. We got you, Bernie. Did you guys see the one with Bernie and Biden? Did you watch that one? That was comic relief. That was comic relief when I saw Bernie and Biden. And they were on stage, and Bernie was like, oh, Joe, did you ever see that? And Biden was like, I'm Sleepy Joe. I'm going to take a nap on stage. And Facce was on earlier. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was craziness. When Facce joins the show, all bets are off. You never know what's going to happen. And he's going to be joining on a daily basis going forward here. Guys, this is a full spectrum variety show. We got celebrity impressions. We got inspiration. We got music on the beat seat. That beautiful thing. I didn't have my guitar today, so it's just beat seat. And then celebrity impressions. How about the face swap for today? Joe Biden. Sleepy Joe. I don't know if I could beat Donald Trump. I'm the only guy who can beat Donald Trump. Oh, I don't believe so. I think I'm the only guy who can beat Donald Trump. We need to come together and we need to beat Donald Trump. Everybody wants to beat Donald Trump. Well, then get Dick Facce in there. Facce is your only hope. Who's Facce? You guys don't know who Facce is? First of all, I kind of hope he wins because then I don't have to deal with him anymore coming in and stealing my studio away from me on a daily basis. I like to go grab a coffee, and then I turn around and Dick Facce's been in the studio. He took 10 minutes of your life away from you. And he's always trying you to, he tries you to feel bad, guys. Do you hear his messages? I'll come to the dark side. You're gonna get an elbow in the Facce. Like that stuff? Really, Facce? And then poor Kato. Do you guys know about his sound guy, Kato? He doesn't go anywhere without Kato because Kato's kind of his bodyguard. I'm kind of realizing, I think Facce maybe he doesn't know as much about karate as he says. When he talks about being like a master of the neck chop and like that he's a 97-degree black belt. Like, I think there's a level like you can't go above. I don't think 97's a thing, is all I'm saying. I think Facce may be full of it on a few things. That's all I'm saying. Maybe not everything. Maybe some things about Facce are real. I don't know. But I feel like when it comes to him saying he's a 97-degree black belt, he's full of it, okay? And the one thing I can tell you is actually going to happen out of all of it is he's getting an elbow in the Facce at some point. That is going to happen, okay? And that will be on tape. We're going to catch a moment. I come around the corner, elbow to Facce, and then I'll be live again with you guys. And that's the idea, you know? I mean, I got to roll with it, but at some point, I'm going to get him back. I have to get him back because it's very rude what he does to you. He comes on, he starts talking about you guys. Oh, the positivity guy. Oh, give him an elbow in the Facce. I mean, okay, Dick Facce, we get it, buddy. But we're here to bring people up. We're not here to take people down like Facce. So, been here for an hour and 10 minutes. We did an hour earlier. Guys, my credo is at least 2 hours a day, okay? We have to. 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, okay? And if we can ramp this puppy up, I'll tell you, I'll be here 3 times a day. I'll go on for 24 hours straight. I don't care. You guys want to connect and start asking me questions? We're going to get into it. Like Michael asked, he said about this whole thing with moving. I'm a real estate agent. Things are tough out there. People are like taking us, you know what? Maybe I'll just wait till this thing blows over. Well, some people still need to buy and sell, guys. Real estate does not sleep. You may have to put pause on things, but people still need to move. People still need to get somewhere. Although, I don't know. Now everything's shutting down. It's just a scary world we're living in, guys. A very scary world. So what I'm going to do is try to show up here at least twice a day, okay? In order to take our minds off of what is going on. This is entertainment for all of our benefit. You know, it's unscripted content. I don't know what I'm going to do every day. I don't know what I'm going to say. I just come on here and we let it go, all right? And the more you support the show, the more you get involved, the better the show is going to get. Just want you to know that. When Cross gets involved, Michael today got involved. Austin, my man, showed up earlier. When you guys get involved, when you ask questions, when you just get into the show, it's going to get even better. So I'm looking forward to that. Like I said, the one thing I can guarantee, I hope, the one thing I hope is that I will be back every single day. So if you're looking for something for that raft where you know it's always going to be there, no matter what, when you need it, it is there, subscribe to The Real Talk Show. You will never be a day without it. Every day, an hour, and then the podcast. So I'm going to drop a podcast for you guys in about 15 minutes. So keep your eyes out for that. If you haven't subscribed to my podcast yet, available on any podcast network free of charge. And check out patreon.com/Mark Pyers Real Talk. If I can't sell real estate, show some love and I'll keep showing up. All right. I'm going to keep showing up anyway, but show some love. All right. Check it out. You get some all kinds of behind the scenes cool stuff, tracks, old recordings from when I was an MTV music artist traveling this country before I settled down and then invented that beautiful thing right there. And I'm going to be releasing all kinds of cool stuff like that to my patrons. So I appreciate you guys showing your support because I'm as scared as everybody else. I'm freaking out, guys, just because. You know, when it's a different experience when you are only focused on self, okay? It's a whole different ballgame when it's just you. You have yourself to worry about. But when you have a wife and 3 children at home, young kids, and your only source for survival is to sell real estate and you can't do that, then you just have to open your heart up to the people and say, look, I've been here with you. I'm going to keep showing up. Show some love. And then maybe I don't have to worry too much about the market shutting off. And I can just say, you know what? I'm going to keep showing up. I'm going to keep showing up. And I have people that are showing their support, that they like what we're doing here and they want to support it. And just to let me, I think it was the nicest thing in the world when I saw that notification that Michael was my first patron. I was like, this is so cool. Like, I never really focused on this. He was like, you need to do Patreon. Set it up. And then my man is the first patron. How cool is that? It was such a cool experience and feeling for me to get that kind of pat on the back. I don't get that very often. You'd be surprised. You think people be like, well, geez, you know what? You're doing this so long. I'm sure people tell you all the time, that was a great show. Or I really liked that 2 weeks ago you did this. People don't say much, guys. They really don't. People keep to themselves. Most people don't even acknowledge that I'm doing what I'm doing. The only ones that do are the ones who show up every day and join me. The other ones, I could pass them on the street and they pretend they don't even watch the show. And I know they do. But that's fine. You don't want to say hello, that's fine. But I think it's silly. I think you should be like, hey, I even if you don't like it, be like, that's pretty cool that you're going and you're like the Energizer Bunny. You're never stop. Why are you doing that? Because the world needs more light. There's so much darkness out there right now. I'm going to be the light. And even if it's not the light you tune into, I'm going to be a light, a source of energy, of positivity that if you tune in, you will get something from. It's up to you if you want to tune in. It's up to you if you want to be a part of what we're doing here. But I'll tell you what, if you join us, you're going to find something exciting. You know, this whole journey of mine is for me to get closer to the person I truly am. It's taken me 441 to get there, right? And now I'm just unleashed. You guys have been introduced to Dick Facce. That guy's out of his freaking mind. And then you've got all this other face swap stuff going on. And we're doing the news now every day. And then we're just here unscripted trying to inspire you to be great at whatever you're doing in your life. You know, we have a fuel within us. No matter how desperate we get, no matter how bad things get, we have a fuel within us that drives us. Right now, think about that. I'm here dressed and ready to sell real estate. Nobody is ready to do anything in real estate because we're shut down. I still have a fire within me. I have a fuel within me that's driving me to show up every day for you. And I just feel like my wife's like, just do it from home. And I know I put myself at risk, I guess, when I leave to come to my studio. But I feel like this is my space when I get in here. This is my opportunity to be here with you and to focus. I got 3 kids at home that would not allow me to stay focused on what we're doing here. It would be very hard to do that The reason why I do the show on the weekends at 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, it's because the kids are so much work. You know that. And then think about this, what I put my poor wife through. I come here to the studio. Everybody else is quarantined. Everyone else is home. And I'm coming here to entertain you guys twice a day until we get through this. I could be home with my kids. I could be home playing with my kids. I have a mission. My mission is to deliver a message every day. Today it's twice a day now during this. I don't know why I feel like I have to, but I do. So I keep showing up. But maybe I will. Maybe I'll just drop everything in the car and bring it home, and I could just broadcast once a day and just do it at night, when the kids are asleep, and play with the kids all day. I mean, it's not like we have 1,000 people that need to tune in for the double show, Mark. But I just feel like I have to be there for 2. Because you know what? Michael may not be able to see the morning show. Maybe he won't even realize it's there. But he did tune into this one. So, I don't know, guys. I'm still leading with my intuition. My intuition's telling me to show up twice a day. Don't know if it will be here from my studio or if I'll break it all down tomorrow and head home. It may get to a point where I have to stay home. But right now, I want to continue working out of here. Because listen, it's totally quiet. This is my opportunity to connect. And this is why I hope we start getting more people asking questions. What questions do you have? I had a doctor here the other day. I asked him so many questions. If you have any questions about the coronavirus, I may have the answer. Because Dr. Josh Ajan shared so much. And outside of that, do you just want to hear me talk about something to take your mind off of something you're going through? Everything is on the table right now, guys. I will talk about any subject, even politics and religion. I'll talk about anything because if it's going to entertain you and it's going to keep you out of those thoughts, those negative thoughts that bring you down, I will do it. I will sacrifice my time, my safety, my health, so to speak, because I could be sitting at home. But I've got work to do, guys. I got work to do. And I don't know why that weight is my responsibility. Why? Why is this weight my responsibility to come out here and do anything? When's the last person who sent a message saying, I need to see Mark Pyers? Never. I just show up because I have a need to fill, which is to let something out of myself on a daily basis. I got to let it out because if I don't, I think I find misery a lot quicker than I do happiness. And I'm here to find happiness. Our whole experience in life, every second of it should be leading us towards the light. Towards the light is what the happiness is. That's why I feel like the negatube is designed to keep you grounded. The negatube is designed to make you think you need more. It's like everything else, tobacco and alcohol and drugs. They are designed to pull you in and make you think you need them. You know what you really need? You need to be alone a little bit. You need to spend a little time alone. And when you do, you start to connect with something great. You start to connect with like this unique person you didn't even know existed. It's you. You didn't even know it, like who you truly were. Think about that. You're walking through your life and you're just like somebody, but you have no idea. I think back to high school. I had no idea who I was. What did I like? What am I going to do? I have no idea. It takes time to uncover that. And you're looking at someone saying, oh, I hope I'm like that. I hope I have what that guy has. We all want, instead of trying to look within and figuring out what we have. And once you realize that you can't get your answers from another person, that the answer's within you, you start to dive deep within and you find something. And when you do, guys, I want you to grab it and go. And so when I sit here with you for my second show today on day 441 in a row. It's because I found what I'm meant to do with my entire life. I'm here doing it with you. Whether it's in face swap form and I'm trying to make you smile and laugh, or I'm here in this moment inspiring you to be great, it's all the same show. And it needs to be variety. I'm sorry, I can't keep it the same for you. I don't like that. I don't like it to be the same thing. I don't want to talk about real estate all day, every day. I want to talk about it occasionally. I don't want to go into a straight positivity, inspirational moment like I just did for you all the time, every second. It has to be organic within the show. And comedy should be a part of it as well. This is why now we're doing so much with the face swaps. And what was supposed to stop 21 minutes ago is still going. There were so many days I broadcasted for zero. So many days I was just on, and nobody was on with me. And that's a discouraging thing for somebody who's coming out here to just provide light, someone who's just trying to be a conduit to a positive feeling, and to have a zero on the other end over and over a lot of days, guys. But when you truly believe in your mission and you know what you're doing is right, it doesn't stop you. It just grounds you and makes you realize how much harder and sweeter it will be when you get there. So now we're 441 days in. I'm sitting here in the studio for the second show of the day. And I'm saying to you, I'll see you tomorrow for 442. For 2 shows tomorrow as well. And when you know what you want to do with your life, when you know what you are meant to do with your life, and you've started a process like I have 441 days ago, it all starts to make sense. Brian said, it is never a zero. You are always growing. That is so true. Listen, what can be discouraging is when you come out and your mission is to try to grow. And this is what I think is interesting too, because Brian, you're pointing that out. You are always growing. That's absolutely true. What I think is you're fine-tuning your craft. You're fine-tuning your craft, because when they do come and when they are gathered around and we are having that moment, it will be because I'm prepared for it. It's because I've gone through those moments where no one was there. And I'll tell you guys, you've missed some great stuff. Those shows with zero were some of the best shows. Because when I can have a conversation with myself, essentially, that's the ultimate. I don't know if everybody understands what this is, the therapeutic value of the Real Talk Show. When you open up your soul and just let it out, it's a therapeutic, energetic value. I'm keeping myself sane in this crazy world, but my intention is to bring you with me. And when I come out here every day, I don't let anything stop my progression. I have a thought and I go with it. I started Stay Safe because it needs to happen. Every face swap that comes out of this show, it's because it needs to happen. We need to be poking fun at these politicians. Everybody's ridiculous right now. We're finally realizing that, yeah, we've been ridiculous. Let's focus on the real problem, which is staying alive, keeping people safe. But this show is as true to form as it needs to be. Every day it's going to be whatever I feel like doing is going to happen. Whatever I feel like saying is going to come out in the moment. And whatever comedic moment, Dick Facce or the face swaps that we're continuing to see on a daily basis, they're happening in real time. And And I got to put together like a movie of these guys. There's so many good different bits, different stuff. I don't know, guys. I'm having fun doing this. Having a lot of fun doing it. Like I said, right now, the fear for me is if things shut down, where do we go? What happens if 2 weeks turns into a month and a half, 2 months? And what I'm told is you need to stay in. You can't do open houses. You can't bring people to see homes. Nobody wants you in a home because they have a fear of catching the coronavirus. Well, if this is the case, we have to take one of Brian's thoughts, which we're going to be talking about. As I said, stay safe is a concept, but it may be a little bit more of a live video thing instead of a recorded video based on Brian's thought. In general, though, guys, you've got to find your place in life. I know I found mine, but I think until some guy comes along and says, I'm going to throw you on TV and go up against everything on the negatube, I'm going to turn to everybody who tunes into this program and say, look, check out patreon.com/Mark Pyers Real Talk. Support the program. And you will get bonus content that you're not getting right now that I haven't even started to deliver yet. It's going to be mind-blowing, though. And my buddy Michael, the other day, is the first person to be a patron. I was like, cool, so cool. Do you know how cool it feels, guys, when you've put your heart out there for 441 and all of a sudden you see someone who's like, hey, yeah, I'm going to support this program once a month. I'm like, what? Hold on a second. It's just a pretty powerful feeling to get. Especially when you were broadcasting to absolutely zero for a long time and you're doing it anyway. You show up, repetitiveness, determination, persistence. You have to have a never give up attitude if you want to get somewhere in life, because I don't know anybody who's gotten anywhere that didn't feel the pains, the slings, the arrows of that journey. The only people who get someplace quick are the ones who have the funds in order to open up the doors, in order to make those things happen. The rest of us need to show our hustle. They need to show the talent over and over and over. Need to step up and be better than anything else out there for a long time. It's not about doing it once. It's not about doing it, say, yes, can I get in? No, you need to get the attention of everyone because you just keep doing it over and over. You keep showing up and you keep delivering. And by when? I don't know. At a certain point, everyone turns and says, oh, he's back again? He wants that piece of business? He's back again? Let me hear him out this time. Let me hear him out. I'm wiping my face with my tie. I'm not touching my Facce ever again, guys. The only way to find something is by going for it and driving without the thought of stopping. You don't even have the thought. You guys think I have any idea when this thing ever ends? No. Because in my mind, I'm showing up tomorrow. And that is the thing I say at the end of every show, forever. So 441 days, I'm showing up twice again tomorrow, and twice the next day, and twice the day after. I'm here with you throughout this whole ordeal. Multiple times a day. Or you could tune into the negatube. Go ahead, turn on the negatube. Ugh. Guys, designed to make you feel like crap. And everyone keeps tuning in. Let's see what's on tonight. Oh, I feel like crap after that. Okay, good. Why don't you tune on to the next one? What's the next one? Well, that one made me feel even worse. Oh, great. Hey, how about this? Try it again. Definition of insanity. Everybody keeps going back for the negativity. Oh, let's get in there and let's see what maybe this one will make me feel a little better. Nope, rotten. Yes, I know, it's all rotten. The negatube, it's meant to make you feel like you need more of it. And then whenever you tune in, all you feel is like, you sit on the couch, you get nothing done. Go out there, be productive with this time, or tune into this program and I will get you going so you can have a creative thought and you can go and get out of your shoes and get something done. Officially at 1 hour and 31 minutes for this segment, part 2. I always think that's funny. I was about to say goodbye to you guys at 1 hour and 2 minutes. We're at 1 hour and 31 minutes and 30 seconds right now. That's why I say I love the unscripted idea of this show. Realistically, it is 7:38 right now. I'll stay on till 9. Who wants to stay on? I'm just kidding. But seriously, I'll tell you what's the scary thing. This is the scary thing. If I actually do tune in and I start to see like 30 or 40 or 100 or 50 people, whatever, these shows do become like 12 hours long. It's just going to be like, all right, cool. We have people on. I can't go off the air. That was the old joke. When I used to play colleges, I would go to the college, I'd play the show, and the place would be packed, right? Or whatever. But there'd be people there, a lot of people there. And I would be playing, and because people were listening, I would just keep going. And before you know it, like 3 hours would go by. I played for like 3 hours and 20 minutes straight, no breaks. Just straight, because I was like, people are watching. And I would basically just like get people to the point where they're like, oh, that was so cool. I got to go. I got to get up for class tomorrow. And then I'd finish up the last song, and most of the place is gone because I played for 3.5 hours without taking a break. Because once people are tuning in, I just want to keep delivering instead of leaving them for wanting more. You know that whole thing, oh, leave them wanting more. I don't like to do that. I want to be here with you guys when you're on. So expect that when we get a little bit further down the line. But for now, this gives me the good way out when I see... Tyler, what's up, buddy? Absolutely. Always looking for new friends. I'm trying to connect with this world, guys. I want to get together with everybody, and then for everybody to tune in at the same time, and then take this positivity out in the world and affect a positive change. That's what I'm talking about. So anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. Any topics you want me to get into, shoot them my way. Any songs, I'll bring the guitar for tomorrow. And I'll see you guys. It's Mark Pivers. And it's real talk. See you tomorrow.